Hey guys, welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today we got some set videos of Hailee Steinfeld as Kate Bishop in the set of Hawkeye. If you all remember, we're still getting a Hawkeye series to Disney Plus. I'm actually looking forward to it because it's actually going to be one of those series that's going to be very different amongst the rest of the Avengers casts that are getting their own series, like WandaVision, of course, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who are more like superpowered beings. But with this one, I have a feeling that this is going to be the more interesting, complex story that we get out of the bunch, because Hawkeye is a non-superpowered Avenger, and those stories involving normal human beings tend to be more interesting than, let's say, the ones with superpowers, because we get to see the humanization of a person. We get to see the man behind the bow, and that is Hawkeye. And of course, the new character, Kate Bishop, who's being introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But before I get into that, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe. I noticed like 60% of you who are subscribed watch my videos, and 39.6% of you who are not subscribed watch my videos. Definitely click on the subscribe button and bell notification. It really helps the channel a lot. I'm trying to grow a lot faster. I've noticed that the channel has experienced some growth exponentially within the past few months, and I want to thank you guys for doing that. And also, while you're at it, join my Discord. Plenty of people like yourselves on there that love to chat about Marvel Comics, video games, and everything. We have discussions going on left and right here. I mean, you name it. You see people here. Feel free to join. Say hello. Don't be shy, and everybody will welcome you with open arms. Definitely a nice community to be a part of. And if you love talking about comics, movies, games, and all that stuff, feel free to join, as always. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get back to the article. Two set videos appear to confirm Hailee Steinfeld as Kate Bishop in Hawkeye. Now, I'm also going to play those videos for you so that way you can see the set videos. So for over a year, Hailee Steinfeld has downplayed reports that she was cast as Kate Bishop in Disney's upcoming Hawkeye series. We already had figured that out for the longest, by the way. A lot of us were speculating that she got the role for Kate Bishop. And if you all recall, Hailee Steinfeld also played Spider-Gwen in Marvel's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So if you haven't seen that movie already, go ahead and check it out. It's an amazing movie. Sorry to digress. However, videos from the set appear to depict Steinfeld in costume as Kate alongside Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. Lucky the pizza dog is also there with them. So this is really exciting for a few reasons, which I'll get to in a second after I play this clip for you. So here we have an exclusive first look at Hailee Steinfeld as Kate Bishop. This is a bit of a long distance. This was recorded right across the subway track right here. But in a moment, you'll see the train pulling up here now. And then you're going to see Hawkeye and Kate Bishop pulling up right there down the stairs with Lucky the pizza dog, which I'll also explain who that dog is in a second. So here they are. It's not really much, but then I'm sure there's like a better view here. Here's a bit of a close-up. So regardless, the second video from Marvel News has much better close-up with Steinfeld, which also seems to remove any remaining doubt. So Jeremy Renner, Hailee Steinfeld, and Lucky is on the set right here. So let's continue here. So here we go. Lucky is a golden retriever. There's Hailee Steinfeld in her purple outfit with a coat covering. And she's got the hairdo matching the hairdo from the comics. So you see here, she looks exactly what she looks like in the comic books. Right here. See? The hairdo matches. She's playing Kate Bishop. And she's got the bow. And there's Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye. There it is. So we'll stop here. And here's the set, the seat right there on the set. Renner has also teased Steinfeld's appearance as Kate on Twitter in his account. So Marvel and Disney have still maintained silence about Steinfeld's status on the series. I mean, they might as well come out and say it already because we already figured it out. She has also avoided directly commenting on it so far, but a recent post on Steinfeld's Instagram definitely looks a lot like Kate. So here it is, Sagittarius. And then Disney Plus hasn't set an official date for Hawkeye yet, but a late 2021 or 2022 debut seems likely. What do you think about the new Hawkeye set videos? Let us know in the comment section below. So for a few reasons I am excited about, and I'll tell you why I'm excited about now. One, this is going to be unlike any other series or Marvel Studios film we've seen yet, because in my opinion, and I guess a lot of people can say this, the Hawkeye character, Clint Barton, tends to be mocked a lot. Kind of like a running joke in the movies where we don't get a lot of screen time with him. We don't even get to know the man behind the bow, behind the support of the Avengers. we don't get to know him. And I'm excited for a few reasons. One, if you've ever read Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, which is only a limited run, it was only 22 issues. It ran for only 3 years, from 2012 to 2015. Matt Fraction's run of Hawkeye kind of reads a bit like Deadpool, but less murdery and not as quippy as Deadpool, but there are a ton of quips, a lot of jokes. We get to see the humor side of Hawkeye. We get to see the humanization of Hawkeye. We get to see the troublesome life and the awful world of Hawkeye with humor. Now, I've been wanting to see a strictly focused Hawkeye series for the longest, and I am glad that we're getting the series, and the Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye is one of my favorites. And to further prove that this is going to be based off the Matt Fraction run of Hawkeye, we're getting Lucky the Pizza Dog, which in issue 11, he makes a first appearance right here. So if you go to the Marvel website, this is where I read my comics sometimes. Lucky makes his first appearance here. He's basically a partially blind dog who gets rescued from this Russian mob and basically takes Lucky under his wing. So it's a really fun read. If you have had the time, and I'm pretty sure you can probably finish this within the next couple days, go ahead and read Matt Fraction's Hawkeye. It is definitely a fun run. I love stories like this because they tend to be more grounded, especially focusing on a hero who doesn't have superpowers. And for the longest, they've been more like support characters. They've only supported the major big guns like Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, the Hulk, those superpowered beings. This is a man living amongst gods and superpowered beings, and we get to know them on a personal level and know what it's like to be them on their own, with a little bit of cameos here and there. I mean, these issues do have cameo appearances from like Spider-Man, the Mockingbird, the X-Men, and so on and so forth. They do appear, but they don't appear to like help. They appear just making cameo appearances here and there. And I think that now that Marvel Studios has already acquired all the rights to the characters, it is possible that we could be seeing some X-Men characters making an appearance, if not maybe even Spider-Man, because technically Spider-Man is being shared. So it is possible that we could be getting cameo appearances from other characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, at least the ones that are very established. It's not going to be exactly alike like the series, but it's going to be relatively close, and it's going to be borrowing heavily a lot from these series right here. And another reason why I love Hawkeye and his run of Matt Fraction, particularly the artwork, kind of reminds me, kind of like, it's very similar to Jessica Jones' run. Jessica Jones, this series is limited to only 18 issues. Came out 2016, ran until 2018. Such a shame that it ended so quickly. The Jessica Jones series, written by Bendis and Gaidos, is actually one of my favorite comic book runs of all time. Now, Jessica Jones is a superpowered individual, but she's very flawed. And flawed characters and flawed superheroes tend to get my attention a lot more. It really does grasp my attention a lot more. I think it's safe to say that flawed characters really grasp the attention a lot more than those that are just, let's say, overpowered or perfect. And Jessica Jones is just one of those. She's not your average hero. She's not your average, superpowered being or anything like that. She's flawed, and I love that. And even the artwork is reminiscent of that. So when I say that, I mean Hawkeye's artwork is kind of reminiscent to this. It's very simplistic, but very unique, and which is actually one of my most prized and treasured possessions. So I actually have a few physical issues of Hawkeye. I just don't have all of them. I still am looking for all the copies, but if I can't find them, I tend to read them online, and I'm pretty sure you can finish this within the next day or two. So highly suggest you read Hawkeye, Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, if you want to get familiar with the Hawkeye series that's going to be coming up soon on Disney+. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I think you're going to experience the full-blown 100% of Hawkeye. You're going to get a lot of Hawkeye. You're going to get like the troublesome Hawkeye, the quippy humor, the amazing artwork. If you read this series, of course, I don't know how much of this series is going to be translated to the live action Marvel Disney series, but if you want, you can read up on it. I highly suggest you read it before watching the series. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Are you excited about the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus coming soon? Let me know your comments down below. What do you want to see transpire in the Hawkeye series? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.